Hi everybody. For this workout today we have what's called the Coffee AMRAP, little acronym that stands for cardio, oblique crunch, field goal squeeze, front squats, elbow to knee bicycle crunch, and exercise of choice, referring to the exercises that we have listed on the board over here. Now the way this workout works is you're going to be trying to go through this circuit as many rounds as possible. So that's what our AMRAP stands for, as many rounds as possible. And then when you're done, go ahead and post your rounds on our Facebook page so we can see how many rounds you're completed. I think on average people have gotten somewhere between 5 to 8 rounds to get through the this within 35 minutes. So you want to set a timer for 35 minutes and then try to see how many times you can get through the circuit. So for equipment for this workout, there's a few things you're going to want to have available. Number one is a jump rope. If you're doing like, if you're actually using a jump rope, you could do also, mock jump rope. A band for the band pull, and then a kettlebell for that front squat. So you could do that with either one in each hand. You could do the same thing with dumbbells if you don't have a kettlebell, or you could hold like one kettlebell to do like that front squat. For the ab exercises, you're probably going to want to have something squishy to lay down as well. So don't do this on a hard floor, but have like a mat or something underneath you. So for our workout, the way this works is exercise 1, we're calling it cardio, which we're trying to get about 20 calories. So for 20 calories, give you a few options. One is you could run around the building. Like if you have your house, if you have room to where you could run around your house, or if you could run down the block and back, you want roughly, I would say about maybe 200 meters, give or take, to run or walk or jog. You could also, if you have a machine at home, like a elliptical, a treadmill, a bike, something like that, you could do 20 calories on that. And then a third option would be jump rope, which we figure about 200 jumps would be about 20 calories. So you're gonna, when you finish that exercise, you're then gonna move on to the oblique crunch. For the oblique crunch, you want to make sure that you're laying on your side and that you have that hand above your head, bottom hand down, and you're crunching up. And as you crunch up, you can pull one knee in. You'll see in the video that follows here, I'll do a little demonstration of each exercise. And you want to make sure that you get 10 on each side. You notice that everything is in reps of 20. Either 20 total or 20 on one side. After the oblique crunch, we have the field goal squeeze, or we call the band pull, or also called the reverse fly. So you're grabbing your band, you're pulling that band all the way apart, back to the front. Make sure that you keep the tension in the band and that it is the hinge is through the shoulder, not through the elbow. So it's not this, but pulling apart through here. Then we have front squats. Front squats, you have your weights up here. Push those hips back, squeeze the knees apart. Gonna squat down. At the top, when you come up, don't come to here, but come here and get that squeeze in the butt cheeks, and then back down to the bottom for 20 reps total. Then we have the elbow to knee bicycle crunch. A big thing to pay attention to with this one is to make sure that you're not pulling the head forward and that you're not swinging the elbows forward. So you're laying on your back and you have your feet up in the air, and you're bringing one knee in at a time, and then you're twisting in the waist toward that knee. Now remember, it's not this, and it's not this, right? You're gonna have your chin up, you're rotating through the waist. You notice if I bring my knee up, I can only go about there. If I'm just working on that trunk rotation, I'm not able to get my elbow all the way to my knee. The only way I can do that would be swinging the elbow forward and craning my head forward. And now I can touch my knee, but that's all the wrong, technique. I'm craning on my neck. I'm not really getting that rotation. I'm just swinging my elbows forward. Well, so what my bicycle crunch is going to look like, now imagine I'm laying down, but it's going to look something like this here, where I'm getting that crunch, and I'm not going to necessarily bring that elbow all the way to the knee. Now this one, we're doing 20 on one side, so 40 total. All right, and then we finish with exercise of choice, and exercise of choice are on the whiteboard right here. So what you want to do at this point is pause the video and write those down on a whiteboard if you have it, or a piece of paper. Same thing, if you can't remember the order of the circuit, then write these down somewhere so you can see them as you go through them so you don't forget. Your choices for your sixth exercise here, you could do 20 fast feet, so that's that in, out, out. You can do 20 mountain climbers, that's 20 on one side, 20 jumping jacks, 20 hamstring bridge. Now 20 is not 20 reps, but 20 seconds. So you're gonna be laying on your back, you got your knees bent, and you're gonna lift those hips up and hold and count for 20 seconds. So go 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000 for 20 seconds, and then you can get up and move on to your next exercise. You could also do 20 seal jacks, and with your seal jacks, remember you're starting with your hands and feet apart. You're gonna crisscross, and I like to step behind the front foot rather than trying to step over the front foot, right? There's less of an obstacle there. You're less likely to trip and catch your foot. So you're stepping, this is like a low impact option, or you can do that crisscross option, that bouncy version. And then another option would be 20 push-ups. So these are all for that sixth exercise. You're only picking one for each round. You don't need to do them all. And it's your choice. You can either keep it the same each round, so you could always, if you want to do fast feet every single round, that's okay. But you could also mix it up. If you want to do, fast feet for the first round, mountain climbers for the second round, jumping jacks for the third round, however you want to do that, that's up to you. But you're going to get through those 6 exercises and then start all over again and try to see how many rounds you can get through to finish off your workout. Again, if you're not familiar with how these exercises should look, you'll see right after this explanation a short little video clip where I'm going through all the exercises kind of in a row to give you an idea what that looks like. Hope you have fun with this workout, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.
Fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear of weight, the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.